All right, so the recording is started. Hopefully everyone can hear me all right. So hey guys, thanks for making it out today. I'll share the agenda for today's meeting in general real quick. All right, feel free to hop in the document and follow along, or I can share my screen as well. I'll do that. Screen one. There you go. If you don't know how to get on the stream, just go to the left side where all of our names are, hover over my name, and I'll pop up on my screen to show up. You can click on that and should be able to see everything I'm showing you. Yep, we've got a couple people coming on. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, yeah, nice. This is just the agenda for today. I'll try and keep it short. The purpose of the meeting is just to, I should have met with all the sub-teams individually. This meeting, I'm just going to kind of go over a script altogether, kind of combining all of the brainstorming that we've done individually into a couple of tasks, which three main tasks I've outlined down here, 1, 2, and 3, that, wow, great numbering. Just ignore that. I'll fix this up later. That each of the individual sub-teams are going to work on. I'll assign this to you guys, and over the next week or 2 weeks, you guys will kind of write up some code, put it together on Google Colab, and hopefully by the end we'll have something that we can get the nice graphs on. So that's the overall purpose, point 1. Point 2 is just going to be the kind of defining what this overall script is doing. So the input, of course, is going to be a folder of netcdf files for bands 1 to 19. Over the course of a hurricane, I have a video on the YouTube channel. There's a link in the Discord important links channel, I think, of a YouTube playlist that has everything. Or you could look at the video that I sent in your individual chat. The video that I sent you should be in a playlist. There's a video in there that shows how to download the hurricane data. There's a folder in the Google Drive where I've uploaded a couple of the hurricanes. So most of you have just been looking at Hurricane Sandy. I've started working with some other hurricanes. We'll kind of get to that once we're done with the script. Fill you in on what we're doing there. So our goal is pretty much just to take a folder of these files. Oh, and if any of you guys have a question at any point, feel free to just unmute and interrupt me. I don't care. Okay, it's going to take like 5 minutes to load. I'll just show you it on my local computer. Nope, it loaded. These files, a lot of netcdf files, pretty much saying the satellite, year, day of the year, time, and what band it's from. So given a folder of these, basically what we're going to do is we're going to kind of process some of the values in each of the netcdf files over some period of a hurricane to get a plot like this. This is for Hurricane Ingrid specifically. That kind of shows, okay, as time goes on, demonstrated by the horizontal axis, and these are days of the year out of 365, what percentage of the North Atlantic is covered. And you can see, like, as you expect, over the course of the hurricane, we don't have that much cloud cover, but then as kind of the peak of the hurricane goes on, or as it passes over our little window onto the North Atlantic, we see a big increase in the amount of clouds covered from about 40% to 80%. The reason this is spiky, if you're curious, is band 19 is the visible one, so of course the measurements made during night are going to be a little darker than the ones made during the day. I might do something to process that a little later on. But yeah, so overall thing. To move on to the individual functions, I'll define these more thoroughly probably tomorrow. I'll write up a doc, and maybe we'll have a meeting where we more strictly define. Although meetings are a little difficult, I think we're just going to chat. These are 3 functions I have. The first one is going to be make files, where it's pretty much just going to take, okay, we have this folder of a lot of files in Google Drive. How do we take this and import it into Google Colab in a way that's workable? And that's some pretty cool system stuff. You're going to learn ls, cd, stuff like that. Mounting a Google Drive. It looks easy, and it's not going to be that many lines of code, but it's pretty difficult, which is why it's a thing of its own. This, I believe, is going to be Team 3's responsibility. Team 1 or 2, sorry. I forgot which one this is going to. I'll define it more tomorrow, don't worry about it. The other team is going to make histograms, and this is something I didn't mention before, but this is something we're kind of adding on, where for one snapshot in time, let me pull this up, we're going to have I sent an animation of this a while back in the Discord too. I'll try and ping that after this meeting. If I forget, then feel free to remind me. A histogram of basically showing, wow, my computer is so fast. I think the entire thing just froze. Hope you guys can hear me. Oh, we're back. Yeah, a histogram just like this, if it opens. So this is kind of separate from, this is more for visualization purposes, and this is something that we can put on our actual research report. This is separate from the other graph, where on the x-axis we have kind of like thresholds. So if you remember, the netcdf file is basically a 2D array of integer values, or they're technically floats, but they're all integers. They'll have 0.0. And these values are in the thousands, representing like how much light is reflected off of that one region. They're kind of unitless, units of a satellite counts. We're pretty much seeing, okay, how many are in between each of these little intervals. So we could see that, let's look at, let's say, this peak interval. This is about like, what, 3,200? And so we have 3,200 pixels that are in between, let's say, 1,500 and, I don't know, 1,500, 500. This little sliver of satellite counts corresponds to this many pixels. So you can kind of see, like we expect, this is from the middle, and remember, there's just one snapshot in time. We see a lot. This is a time of the hurricane when there are a lot of the pixels. So a greater frequency of a greater number of the pixels are in the higher satellite count range, which I think corresponds to less clouds. Yeah, so that's what the make histogram team is going. The make plot is going to be making a graph like this. And this thresholding is a little different from the one before. I kind of wanted you guys to implement thresholding in different ways. This is more of an interval-based thresholding. This is a single value-based thresholding, but they're both interesting in their own ways. Both going to involve nested loops. Of course, if you need any help, feel free to ask me. And individual subteam that's actually going to be working on this, I'll message you guys about tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, real quick, I know I've been rambling for a bit because I'm trying to be considerate of you guys' time. Does anyone have any questions? Cool. All right. Yeah. So next on to future plans. Hopefully we could get the Earthshine data on this Friday. We're going to be talking to Dr. Jard, which is pretty cool. We're getting it from some scientist in Spain, which will be exciting. We'll probably start working with that a little later, or I might pull some people from the sub teams to work on the Earthshine stuff with me. Hopefully we could finish the Python script in 2 weeks. We'll see how that goes. I'll help you guys along. If not, it's not the end of the world. Our first draft is due March 25th, so in a month. Everything doesn't need to be done by then. Technically, I think we have a little longer, but we could definitely have something written up by then. And even if we have to rush to finish this, if you guys want to stay a bit afterwards in the program to like understand how the code itself is actually working, or you guys want to make some code and put on your GitHub, I'm completely happy to mentor you guys through it. If you guys want to, I don't know, do some more coding stuff, if you feel like you didn't get to code enough in this, just reach out to me. I'll give you some more tasks. Yeah. So yeah, those are our future plans, but we don't have to worry too much about that. Basically, the only thing you need to know is that over the next 2 weeks, you guys are going to be working on these functions in your individual subteams, and I'd like this to be more collaborative. Yeah. Finally, we have our TikTok stuff, which is lots of fun. You might have seen in the TikTok channel in the research. I'm sharing it right now. Push that to the side. We've been kind of putting some ideas. Basically, to sum it up, we're requesting that each team a 60-second TikTok video about their project, STEM in New Jersey, under the governor's STEM scholars. Yeah, pretty much just a TikTok video, 60 seconds long. We posted some ideas here. There's some cool stuff. Ananya came up with puns demystifying. I like that. Kind of a picture of our product. So that's kind of why I know Alex a while ago made some of these kind of animations of cloud cover over time. We could definitely include those. I think those are cool. The animated histogram, that's part of why I'm adding that too. That's a really cool visual that actually helps us understand, like you could see the picture, you could see videos of the hurricanes over time, but how can we actually pull that data out and visualize it in more quantitative ways that allows us to do techniques like the superposed epoch that's going to help us look at Earthshine, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, we had the idea of kind of throwing something between us, throwing photons. You could read over this chat. Some cool stuff here. But yeah, something definitely I want you guys to over the course of tonight. So this is due, I think, Monday yeah, Monday night, I believe. I want you guys to definitely post some ideas in this TikTok either tonight or tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll have an idea by tonight, and then we can do some filming by tomorrow. Um, you don't have to do this. I very, very much encourage you to do this. You don't have to contribute. You don't have to like help make the video, but I expect everyone to at least like send a message in this channel, come up with some ideas, bounce an idea, even if it's just one thing, even if it's just another video you saw. Definitely need to get this done soon. But yeah, that's me speed running through this agenda in 10 minutes. Recording will be posted later. Any questions, concerns? Because I know some of you had to go at 8.
Also for the TikTok ideas, we'll have it just post some stuff before 10, and then Zane and I will pick out the ideas, and then we'll send in the announcements, and you guys can vote on it. And then like within an hour, we'll choose one, and then tomorrow we'll work on it on the actual video, if that's okay with you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because we only have one day to work on it tomorrow, which is tomorrow, so we'll have the idea by tonight. So from now to like 10, you can drop ideas, and then Zane and I will come up, make a list of all the best ones, and then we can vote on it. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Just after this meeting, if you have time, just hop on YouTube, look through the research, come up with some ideas, some puns, just anything. Cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. And then one last time, any questions, concerns, you could talk now, or you could send in DMs, or you could send in the Research General chat. Nope. Well, looks like we're all good. Thank you guys for giving me some time on your precious Saturday. Oh, by the way, do you guys have any exams or tests or big things coming up soon? I don't know if SATs are. I completely forgot about that stuff.
New Jersey has this thing for juniors in which we have to take a test in like March, or else we can't graduate.
They changed it. Wait, what's this one called?
I have no idea, but I think it's called the GPA.
It's because we missed the start strong testing at the start of the year. Our physics teacher said it's to prove that we're behind, which is kind of stupid. But yeah.
Yeah, I was hearing about that. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Back in our time, I think it was called like test. No, it's called Park or NJ Ask. This stupid stuff. Don't study for that stuff. Wait, that's bad advice. No, study in school. Yeah, that's all I have. Yeah. So if there's nothing else, I guess that's it for this
I
meeting.
just have my SATs.
Wait, what? Sorry.
I have my SATs in March, and I have a national French exam. Like, I think my SAT's on the 12th, and then the exam is on the 21st. French.
12th and the 21st. Okay.
Um,
We'll work around
if you
that.
guys
Don't
have
worry.
anything coming up, you guys can just send us a message just to confirm what important dates, and Zane and I will take care of that.
Yeah, just throw it in general. That works perfectly fine. Cool. Yeah. If you want to stick around after the meeting to ask anything, that's fine. But other than that, you are all free to go. Go enjoy your
Yeah,
lives. Watch some
thank you for
TikToks.
coming, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.
Cool. You there, bud? I assume you're AFK. Bye bye.